On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Slam.
To shut a door or window noisily, to strike something violently or noisily.
Examples:
Slam the door. Slam the book against a wall. She slammed the door shut, angry at the person on the other side.
Stoop.
To bend forward and downward from the waist, often to pick something up or gain a better view, to lower oneself morally or socially.
Examples:
Stoop forward in the chair. Stoop to conquer. I had to stoop down to pick up the coin that had rolled under the couch.
Handcuff.
A pair of metal restraints that are designed to lock around a person's wrists and prevent them from moving their hands freely. Verb: to restrain or restrict the movement of a person by applying handcuffs, typically as part of an arrest or other security-related process.
Examples:
Handcuff his wrists. Break free from handcuffs. The police officer put handcuffs on the suspect before placing them in the squad car.
Provoke.
To stimulate or give rise to a particular reaction or have a particular effect.
Examples:
Provoke a disease. Provoke a reaction. Her behavior provoked a quarrel between the couple.
Cuff.
A band or strip of material, usually worn around the wrist or ankle, often used to secure or fasten something in place. A blow or hit delivered with an open hand, typically to the head or ear.
Examples:
Cuff bracelet. Soft cuff. The doctor used a blood pressure cuff to measure my vitals.
Slump.
To fall or sink suddenly, often due to loss of support or stability, to decline or decrease abruptly, as in business or economic conditions, to become despondent or dispirited. Noun, a sudden or prolonged decline or drop in value, price, or quality.
Examples:
Slump against pillows. Economic slump. Sales of the product slumped after the negative reviews were published.
Pave.
To cover something with a hard, flat material such as stones, bricks, or concrete, to make it suitable for travel or use.
Examples:
Pave a new path. Pave a smoother road. They paved the courtyard with bricks, giving it a more polished appearance.
Helpless.
Unable to take care of oneself or to do things without help.
Examples:
Helpless baby. Helpless victims. I feel so helpless without you.
Frisk.
To search for someone or something in a quick, lively manner, often to discover something hidden or suspicious, to frolic or skip about in a lively or playful manner.
Examples:
Frisk around the yard. Frisk his pockets. The security guard stopped and frisked the suspicious-looking person at the entrance to the building.
Yell.
To shout in a sudden and loud way.
Examples:
Yell for help. Yell as loud as we can. When I asked my father for more money, he became furious and yelled at me.
Nod.
To lower and raise one's head, sometimes several times, as to show approval, agreement, greeting, or confirmation.
Examples:
Nod at each other. Nod courteously. She nodded quietly in response to the question.
Cringe.
To move back or away from someone or something because you are afraid or shocked, to shrink as in fear, disgust, or embarrassment.
Examples:
Cringe with fear. Cringe at the thought of an accident. The dog cringed at its master's voice.
Unarmed.
Without weapons or arms, not carrying any form of weapon or ammunition, or engaging in physical conflict with weapons.
Examples:
Unarmed combat. Unarmed robbery. The unarmed protesters marched peacefully through the streets.
Stubborn.
Refusing to change one's mind or behavior, despite persuasion or evidence to the contrary, unyielding, difficult to move or change.
Examples:
Stubborn attitude. Stubborn stains. He was so stubborn about his beliefs that he refused to listen to any other points of view.
Revolve.
To rotate around a central point.
Examples:
Revolve at high speed. Revolve around a central axis. The Earth revolves around the Sun in an elliptical orbit.
Alarming.
Causing concern or apprehension, causing a feeling of danger, harm, or emergency, unsettling or disturbing.
Examples:
Alarming news. Alarming statistics. The sudden rise in crime rates in our neighborhood is quite alarming.
Individualize.
To make something personal or more personal to suit the needs of a particular person, place, etc.
Examples:
Individualize each patient. Individualize dosages. Our schools offer individualized education by excellent teachers.
Situ.
Short for situated, meaning located or placed in a particular position or circumstance.
Examples:
Ex situ conservation. In situ control. Melanoma in situ is considered the earliest stage of melanoma and has a high cure rate with appropriate treatment.
Manifesto.
A public declaration or statement of policy and aims, usually issued by a political party or government, A written statement or proclamation of one's beliefs or intentions.
Examples:
Manifesto statement. Environmental manifesto. The political party issued a manifesto outlining its plans for the country's future.
Infect.
To affect a person, an animal, or a plant with a disease-causing organism.
Examples:
Infect other animal species. Infect a computer with a virus. Children often infect parents with this head cold.
Presumption.
An idea or belief taken to be true without proof or confirmation, an assumption or hypothesis based on incomplete evidence or understanding, a forward or audacious attitude or behavior that assumes too much authority or familiarity.
Examples:
Presumption against forfeiture. Presumption of guilt. It is a common presumption that doctors know best, but patients should always ask questions and be informed about their healthcare decisions.
Attest.
To provide evidence or proof of something, to confirm or certify the authenticity of something, to bear witness to the truth of something.
Examples:
Attest to the truth. Attest to the facts. I can attest to his honesty and integrity, as I have known him for many years.
Dimly.
Faintly or indistinctly, with little light or clarity, not clearly or brightly.
Examples:
Dimly visible. Dimly remember. The dimly lit room created a cozy and intimate atmosphere for the dinner party.
Accuse.
To charge or criticize someone with a crime or wrongdoing.
Examples:
Accuse his rudeness. Accuse each other. The witness accused the defendant of committing the robbery.
Confuse.
To mistake one thing for another, to make somebody hard to understand.
Examples:
Confuse the listener. Confuse fantasy with reality. Her remarks confused the debate.
Knuckle.
One of the joint-like parts of the fingers and toes, especially of the hand.
Examples:
Knuckle sandwich. Bare knuckle boxer. He cracked his knuckles nervously before the presentation.
Politely.
In a courteous or respectful manner, showing good manners or consideration for others.
Examples:
Politely ask. Nodded politely. She politely declined the invitation to the party, saying she had other plans.
Credential.
To provide someone with certification or verification of their qualifications, usually in a particular field or profession. Noun, a document attesting to the truth of certain stated facts.
Examples:
Credential themselves by showing their registration. Teaching credential. To get the job, I need to credential my experience and education.
Rulebook.
A set of rules or regulations, especially one governing a particular activity or organization.
Examples.
Follow a rulebook. Rulebook violation. The company's rulebook clearly outlines the expectations for employees.
Tremble.
To shake slightly in a way that you cannot control, for example, because you are frightened, angry, or excited, or because of illness.
Examples.
Tremble in fear. Tremble violently with emotion. When I heard the news, my whole body trembled with excitement.
Ordeal.
A painful, difficult, or dangerous experience or trial, a severe test of endurance or patience.
Examples.
Ordeal by fire. Emotional ordeal. The car accident was a traumatic ordeal for everyone involved.
Overlook.
To fail to notice something, to watch over someone, to provide a view from above.
Examples.
Overlook a street. Overlook that fact. We cannot overlook an opportunity for great success.
Complicity.
The state of being involved with others in an illegal, harmful, or shameful act, the act of assisting or collaborating with someone else in wrongdoing or crime.
Examples.
Religious complicity. Deny complicity. The investigation revealed his complicity in the crime.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples.
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Manhandle.
To handle or move someone or something roughly or awkwardly, often using physical force or without care, to treat someone roughly or brutally.
Examples.
Manhandle his property. Manhandle a piece of furniture. The movers tried to manhandle the heavy piano up the stairs, but eventually had to call for a crane to lift it.
Crux.
The most important or fundamental part of a matter or situation, the key point or central issue.
Examples.
Main crux. The crux of the argument. The crux of the matter was that the company was not financially stable.
Doe.
A mature female of mammals of which the male is called a buck, such as a deer or a rabbit.
Examples.
Doe rabbit. Buck and doe. Hunters use a whistle that makes the doe sound to lure stags.
Dislodge.
To forcibly remove or loosen something from a particular position or place, To cause something to become detached or dislodged.
Examples:
Dislodge debris. Dislodge a stuck object. I had to dislodge a small rock from the wheel of my car to keep driving safely.
Supremacy.
The state, condition, or position of being superior to all others in authority, power, or status.
Examples:
A race for supremacy. Supremacy of a country. The empire's military power ensured its supremacy over the neighboring states.
Fortress.
A large and strongly built structure, typically with high walls and a moat, used as a military defense or for protection against attackers.
Examples:
Fortress wall. Military fortress. The ancient fortress was built on a hill to give the defenders a strategic advantage.
Arsenal.
A collection of weapons or military equipment stored in preparation for war or conflict. A collection of resources or tools available for use in a particular field or endeavor.
Examples:
Arsenal of knowledge. Political arsenal. The police found a hidden arsenal of weapons in the suspect's house.
Segregate.
To separate or set apart from others, often based on race, gender, or some other characteristic.
Examples:
Segregate by race. Segregate boys and girls. The school board decided to segregate students by the ability to meet their needs better.
Escalate.
To increase in intensity, size, or severity, to make something greater, worse, or more serious.
Examples:
Escalate into a major international incident. To escalate. The situation quickly escalated and turned violent.
Lynch.
To put to death or punish, usually by hanging, without legal authorization or due process, often as an act of mob justice or vigilante action. Noun, a violent punishment, often extrajudicial, in which a mob or group of people seize and kill someone, usually by hanging, as a form of punishment or vengeance.
Examples:
Lynch law. Lynch him to death. The mob wanted to lynch the suspect before he could be tried in court.
Litigate.
To initiate or engage in legal proceedings, typically to settle a dispute or enforce a legal right.
Examples:
Litigate a contract dispute. Litigate a copyright. The two parties will have to litigate their disagreements in court.
Unintentional.
Not done or made on purpose, accidental.
Examples:
Avoid unintentional harm. Unintentional insult. The mistake was unintentional and made in good faith.
Walkout.
A sudden and spontaneous departure by a group of people, often in protest or disagreement, a strike or work stoppage by employees.
Examples:
Walkout protest. Mass walkout. The employees' walkout led to negotiations with management.
Swelling.
An abnormal local enlargement of a part of your body, mainly because of illness or injury.
Examples:
Swelling of the ankle. Hard swelling on the body. After intensive icing by the trainer, the swelling went down.
Quad.
Short for quadrangle, a square or rectangular open area or courtyard, often surrounded by buildings or used for recreational or social purposes.
Examples:
Quad room. Quad biking. We met at the campus quad to study for our upcoming exams.
Flashback.
An interruption of the chronological sequence of events in a narrative, in which an event or scene from a past time is inserted into the current narrative.
Examples:
Vivid flashback. Flashback memory. The flashback scene in the movie shows the character's past experiences.
Quo.
The existing state or condition of something, especially in relation to a particular situation or issue.
Examples:
Status quo politician. Quo warranto. The company has been successful in maintaining the status quo.